Hey CloseBot community, happy Friday! Today I'm going to show you how to use CloseBot and GHL to build a real estate agent bot that can answer questions about live MLS listings and property data using a real-time data connector. So let's go ahead and start with a demo. Alright, so we have the Facebook Messenger here connected to my CloseBot bot. And let's go to Redfin and look for a fresh listing. This is Seattle, my hometown. Picking one listing, and it's listed for 1.15, 4 bed, 2 bath, 2,384 square feet. Let's copy the address and ask our bot, "Hi, how are you? Can you provide me some details on this address?" I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Good start. The property features 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a mix of hardwood, ceramic, and tile and carpet flooring, listed for 1.15. Yeah, it knows the data very well. Yes, please tell me more, and also please tell me what was the history of this property and its owners. Let's see how deep it can go with this data. The charming home in Greenwood offers a blend of old world charm and modern amenities. And here we go, a list of all the house features. And even right here we have property history. We know who was the owner and who it transferred it to and when one is last purchased. Let's try something else. I'm not sure about the price. Can you tell me if comparable homes around sell for similar prices? Let's see what we get this time. Yes, comparable homes in the area sold for similar prices, for instance, and I get a list of comparables that sold in the area recently to support the price or the pricing. Last but not least, some buyers are investors or builders. How about something like, what are the development opportunity for this property? What can I build? What does the zoning allow? And let's see if it can provide some intelligent answer for that. So the property is zoned as NR3, allowing for detached single family dwelling units, mother-in-law units, and it figured out that if we demolish the secondary structure like a deck or a shed, we can add a DADU with sizes ranging from 400 and 1,000 square feet. So we can see that the AI in CloseBot can answer quite an elaborate set of questions on the property, and it can do it on any property in the MLS, or assuming that the data connector supports it. It's time to see the magic behind the scenes and see how it works. Just a second before, hit like, subscribe the channel, and looking forward to doing many more of these videos in the future. I'm switching now to CloseBot and GHL to show you the internal structure. Let's start with the CloseBot part of things. I've got an listing broker bot. It's a very simple bot, very similar to the self-selling bot approach. It gets the objectives dynamically. Basically it has only one objective, and the objective is to provide concise and accurate property information to the lead, and the extra prompt includes placeholders for all of the additional data that our real-time data source provider plugs in to the contact fields. So CloseBot supports that beautifully with the new support for custom fields. So all we had to do is just, put it here like that, nothing more. Now going to GHL, let's go to our CloseBot folder. All the magic is done inside the process message workflow. And what we do here is basically start with looking for an address in the user message. If I scroll all the way up, at some point I provided an address, and that's the trigger for the workflow to start the process of getting the real-time data. So the address extraction is basically a fancy ChatGPT prompt looking for the message and returning the address if it's an address, or no address if there is no address. So if there was no address provided, just hi, how are you, or something else, we just call CloseBot, simple, nothing happened. If an address was provided, which was the case in our first message here, we trigger our API. In this case, we're using the Dashrail API for real estate data. Dashrail provides aggregated real estate data in Washington and Georgia and soon more states. And it allows us to just connect to the API, provide the token, pass the address of the property that was extracted using the ChatGPT object, provide some details for the format to output it as a GHL friendly format, which also means it's going to be nicely readable by the AI. So you may have your own webhook here, your own data source, or you may contact us to build you one, but this is where the external data is coming from. After the external data is being retrieved, we can save it inside the contact. In this case, we have several packages: the address, sales comparable, sales history, listing data, parcel data, development data, and property financials. These are all of the supporting pieces of data that made it possible to ask all these questions in real time. Then we wait a little bit for the contact fields to update. Sometimes DHL has issues with update times. And we go all the way back to CloseBot webhook to continue the normal process of launching the message. So basically, it's a very, very simple hack, right? We recognize there is an address, and just a second before we call to CloseBot, we get the data, inject it into the contact, and continue to CloseBot, and CloseBot just knows the information and can talk about this freely. So pretty simple, but just wanted to show you it's doable, and there are some great things we can do with this approach. Imagine a self-selling bot for real estate agent that you can get their details and area, and it will demo how it can provide answers on their properties or for their clients. That's really amazing and easy and powerful. So let me know what you think. Hit like it and subscribe, please, and see you soon.